Hi, my name is Shawn Roop, and this is Ask a Tantrica. Welcome to another segment of Ask a Tantrica. Let's go to Facebook and get another question. Paloma asks, what's the greatest gift you've received from Tantra? At least up to this point, she says with a little smiley face. Thanks for the question, Paloma. The greatest gift I've received from Tantra is, it's twofold. So when I first entered into Tantra, I really didn't know exactly what I was getting into. I wasn't completely sure what it was going to look like or how it could affect my life. In fact, I first found out about Tantra by listening or by reading an article in Vanity Fair from around Sting and his wife Trudy. So I was in a dentist's office and I saw this magazine, and it was on this 8-hour yogic practice called Tantra, and it was sexual, and I was like, I would like to have that very much, please, thank you very much. Where do I find that? And back then it was $99, and back then when I went home, there was no, well, Google was around, but it wasn't very popular, so I went into AOL and I searched Tantra. It looked very different than what they were talking about in the article. It looked much more like prostitution. It looked a lot like sensual massage. It looked super uber sexual. And this was speaking of something different in the article. And so I did my best to find the person that looked the most legit to take a session with, because I really was looking for a teacher. I wasn't just looking for an experience. I was actually wanting to be part of something much larger. I didn't know what that looked like, but I was interested in at least finding a real teacher around this kind of thing. And I got, from that first session that I took with someone, I got two things that I had no idea that had anything to do with Tantra, but would change my life forever. And they're still to this day the two greatest gifts that I've ever gotten. They're two pieces of wisdom. The first one is this. The difference between me being in control and me being surrendered is very big. And there's actions that I was taking in my life that showed this. Okay? If I'm giving, I'm in control. And if I'm receiving, I'm surrendering. And what I found for myself was that I gave, and I gave, and I gave, and I gave. And I was zinged pretty hardcore with the fact that I was controlling all of my experiences with relationship, with sexuality, with even how I loved, or even what I did at work. I was just constantly giving and giving and giving. And that was me being comfortable, me controlling the environment around me. That really liberated me when I got that one. Okay? The next part was that I had no idea that there was a thing called having a relationship to myself. I just didn't have it. I was a people pleaser to the max. I did codependent relationships really, really well. And so what Tantra really has helped me with, and the gift that keeps giving, is this idea of self-love, and having a relationship with myself yields and offers massive liberation across all levels. And it's just been fantastic to have this life that I never knew I could have. So by loving myself, I actually have something to give. I actually have something to share that's not polluted or needy or weird. I don't come to relationships with need. My desire is to come to relationships to co-create. And that's just a massive gift that keeps giving all the time. Thanks for the question, Paloma. Hope that helps.